flowers for the show. Shall we start? Ready? Once.
They hoped that one day they would be picked for the bullfight in Madrid. There was another strong bull, a peaceful bull named Ferdinand. And he didn't like fighting, but he was strong in spirit. This is his story. Enjoy the show. Olay!
It was a beautiful spring morning in the Spanish countryside. The feisty bulls were showing off, hoping to be picked to be in the bullfight in Madrid. They were ready for action. Aiden the bull said,
Pick me, I'm the fastest.
and Max the bull said, whoa, let me see those strong legs. And then they both shouted for their friend.
Ferdinand, the fox is fighting with us.
Out came Ferdinand, who said, no, he doesn't like fighting, but he does like being friendly. Look at this, he's shaking hands and acting so friendly. But he also likes to appreciate nature. And he sat down under his favorite cork tree to smell some flowers. And the other bulls went off to play. Oh well, off they went. He enjoyed the spring day, and at last he fell fast asleep. That lovely afternoon while he slept, a bumblebee came to the field of flowers. He liked to joke around, and when he saw Ferdinand, he stopped his flying, and he asked,
What do you call a sleeping bull? A bulldozer.
a bulldozer. Good joke. But then the bee wanted the flowers for himself, and he said,
That's my flower.
Look out, Ferdinand. Ouch! Ferdinand was so angry. He chased the bee right out of the field. The bee flew off. Ferdinand was so angry he was positively fierce. Just then out marched some professional bullfighters from Madrid. When they saw Ferdinand the Fierce, they pointed and shouted,
We want that bull!
and so they went to take him and bring him to the bullfights in Madrid. He could be a real star. Word spread throughout Spain that Ferdinand the Fierce was coming to the bull ring that very day. Matadors and dancers were scheduled to entertain the excited crowd. Oh look, I think I see them coming now. Oh, great dancing. Woo! Okay, let's have a big hand for these dancers. The matadors and dancers went up to the stands. At last, it was time for the bullfight to begin. The matador came in, waving his red cape. The first bull pawed the ground. He lowered his horns, and he charged! Here comes another bull. He pawed the ground. He lowered his horns. He charged! At last, all eyes were on the place where Ferdinand the Fierce would charge. He entered the ring. There he is. He pawed the ground. He lowered his horns. But what's this? He stopped, and he didn't charge. Instead of fighting, Ferdinand the Friendly went over and smelled a flower. The matador shook his cape, but Ferdinand just smiled. And what's this? Suddenly, everyone in the stands picked up flowers too. They smiled and walked forward, smelling their flowers. Well, you know, maybe Ferdinand had the right idea after all. He had a message for us. What's your message? being friendly is better than fighting. And do you know, to this day, if you go to Madrid, you'll find the people there to be just as friendly and peaceful as Ferdinand. And let's all say, and let's take a big hand. Hold hands, boys and girls. I think this play requires a very big bow. Let's hear it from Miss Donna and Miss Denise's group from the Sunroom Bible Day class. Super job, boys and girls. One more big hooray! Woo! And don't go away. We'll be back with the rest of our songs in just a minute.